Hey, what's up everyone? Diamondback Terrapins here, and today we are completing a nesting box on the 300. It's going to be an exact duplicate just about of this one on the 700. I really liked how this turned out. Chicken wire over the top, overhangs a bit so turtles can't actually get out of the stock tank. And this is just a rubber mat, simple rubber mat to give a little traction getting up the wood. Now, a lot of people, when they see wood in water, they think, oh, it's going to rot away within a year. I get this all the time. So, two things that really rot wood is a type of fungus that will grow and starts eating the wood, and insects. Now, the fungus to grow actually needs air, so the wood in the water is going to have a really hard time getting oxygen for this type of fungus to grow and actually start rotting the wood away. And then during the heat of the summer, this wood actually is dried out very well. As you can see, I try and zoom in there, this wood isn't even really wet up here, just at the bottom, and it's been kind of cold. So in the summer, that wood keeps drying out, so there's nothing really going to happen to rot that wood away. I get this comment on my one video with my 75-gallon tank that has a wooden ramp. That wooden ramp is now 10 years old, and the only thing that's actually going to cause the wood to fail is the turtles themselves. They keep going up and down. My 75-gallon wooden ramp actually is about half the thickness now, just from the turtles constantly going up and down the wood and just wearing it away over the years. Okay, simple enough for a nesting box. You get your floor base, your sides, and there you go. Everything else is a little more complicated. The nesting box has holes drilled to allow water to escape when it rains, so the water just doesn't fill up in this box. I don't know if you can see, all the wood has been water treated. You can see that the water is beating up where I actually got some in here. Okay, so now to actually secure this ramp to the box, I'm not actually going to secure it per se. I'm going to hammer nails on either side just against it. It keeps it from wobbling around and pulling pretty easily, but if I need to, I can actually remove the ramp with a little force. This seemed to work really well on the other nesting box, so I'm going to just do the same thing here. Okay, so you can see nails are in place on either side. If I wobble it, you can see the box is moving, but it ain't going anywhere. But if I just turn it, then I can take it right off and put it back in place. Again, not sliding anywhere. Alright, so that was the easiest part. Okay, so next step, just so this is easier to work with and holding it down, we're going to add some weight. We're going to add the sand. This box should take about 80 pounds of sand. I bought 100 pounds just because I think the other one was a little light. So I should be able to spread the last bag out between these two. So let's fill up this nesting box. Yep, 4 bags not enough. Need to add a little bit more here. Alright, so I added about half that bag. And you can see it's about perfectly level right now. So the next problem that we have to fix, you can see there is a space here, in which if the turtle is small enough, he can just go right down in there. regardless of fencing. So you can see I fixed it by just using egg crate and zip tying it and securing it. I'm just going to do the same thing. Obviously I can put wood there eventually, which is a lot tougher than just some egg crate, but egg crate's pretty durable. And so we're going to do that to this one right here now. Now this egg crate stuff is great. It comes in giant panels. It's also called light diffuser. You can get it at Lowe's or Home Depot. I believe I have more luck getting it at Home Depot because I've gone to a Lowe's and they did not have it. Comes in giant panels. I don't know if I said that, but I'm just using used pieces because I have a bunch of this stuff because I've made whole basking areas out of it. So putting it against, I need to chop it, break it at that point. Okay, so you can see I cut this egg crate to the length I wanted, and then drilled holes in the side here, and then just zip tied them, and now it is secure. So I did this on the first one because I did not have any extra wood. All this wood was free, and I got it. So these were made out of free wood, and I wasn't about to go buy just a small piece of wood to fix that problem. But I have extra wood sitting around now, so even though I did that one side, yeah, I can now use wood to actually really fix this how it should be done. So I'm going to attach that. I'll have to move some sand, but I'll hammer nails through into this piece, and that will just sit there secured. So I'm going to do that. Always changing stuff on the fly. You never know what's going to go wrong. So screwing the wood together is a better idea than nailing it together. Just an FYI. Because when you try hammering this, you start unhammering the box too. So, side note, if you're copying this, use screws instead of nails. So I had to drill the wood and zip tie it to secure to the tank, because I kept hammering the side out. So let me put this ramp back. Oh my gosh. Alright, so next we are adding the chicken wire. I already started bending it to the point that it needs to be at. Again, I'll drill a hole and secure it, and I'll also drill holes in the side just to secure it better to the top. Then I just gotta bend this down to the length I need, and just need something to cut the wire with. Okay, so the chicken wire was bent, zip tied to secure it so the turtles can't push it out really. Might have to secure that a little better. It's not going anywhere. But this one, it's better to be safe than sorry. Secured it here, secured it at the top so nothing can get in. Yes, I could have done a frame, but I'm using all free wood. Same with, I had the chicken wire. Literally, this cost me nothing to make at all. Because I've had all this, I got the wood for free, had the zip ties, so this whole thing was made for free, except for the 100 pounds of sand. That was only $4 a bag, so not bad for spending only $20. And this ain't gonna be really used for nesting anyway, but just in case. Because this one actually is bent a little bit better, and I can actually lift it up pretty easily to get in there for the actual big turtles. But you never know what will happen with this, so it's getting late and I wanted to quick finish this. Just need to fill this up higher with water and this is good to go. Right now this just has my 4 Mexican giant muskets in it. So I'm gonna fill this up, but yeah, that is it. Hope you learned from all my mistakes, because there was a lot. Till next time.